to you. My name's Dale and this is Dale's Addiction. Today I'm going to share with you how I saved $1,400 on Fendi at Cettire. Cettire, whatever. $1,400 is $1,400. After my Fendi event, I was actually really interested in a particular bag at Fendi, and I was shopping with my friend Sapna and Nadia, and they took pictures of me with this bag and they're like, you've got to have this bag. And now this bag, you know, it's in a colour, I guess, that initially I dismissed, and Meredith and I did a review of the fall winter collection and kind of just dismissed a lot of the pieces because of their muted colours. Well, seeing something in person makes a world of difference, in addition to some of my wonderful friends here on YouTube and Instagram who may have influenced me to look at this bag a little differently, and I will share them and some of the pictures of their pieces after I share the unboxing with you. So how did I save $1,400? Well, the Fendi enablers struck once again as I was considering and umming and ahhing about purchasing this bag. They sent me a link to Cettire, and once again my mind was blown. If you haven't heard the story about my Sunshine Shopper tote that I bought from Net-a-Porter, I will link that one in the description box below. It basically was a deal too good to be true. That meant that I had to leave Ben Island to go and take that deal up. Now, the thing about buying on Cettire is, you know, it's not a super glamorous experience. Initially, I thought this was a shoebox. It was wrapped in tissue paper, and obviously I have checked this out because I needed to make sure I complied with the returns period. The tissue paper is some Mode Mignon Luca, so I don't know what that's got to do with Fendi, but inside the bag was literally just in its dust bag. No Fendi packaging, no beautiful accordion tissue paper. It's fine. It's a box I don't have to get rid of. And I guess to me, shopping in store is the ultimate luxury experience. This is not luxury in any way, but $1,400, like, how do you refuse? So inside of the bag is another bag. And if you've seen my Instagram, you may just know exactly what this is. Oh, it's stuck. The tag is stuck. I got the fall winter mint baguette in the regular size in the debossed Zucca, and this bag, honestly, it's I don't know if pictures or video do it any justice, because I've seen quite a few pictures and video, and maybe it was with a preconceived idea that I didn't like the colour, but when I saw it in person, particularly this model, I just love the texture of it. I don't have a regular size Napa leather baguette. It did have stuffing inside, so that's nice. It's got a little care booklet. I don't have a regular size. I've got a mini size, but I didn't have a regular. And when I was trying to figure out if it was worth purchasing this, given that the 25th anniversary baguettes are coming, I was in two minds about whether or not I should go ahead and buy it, or I should just wait and see what comes from the 25th anniversary. But then I looked at my Instagram. So there's the top handle, and I'm just going to put on the longer shoulder strap as well. So there we go. I think this might be a longer top handle, but it's still a little bit short to go over my shoulder. Then I looked at my Instagram and I looked at my outfits, and Sapna was kind enough to take a photo of me wearing this bag with the outfit that I had on, and I'll pop that one over here so you can see it. And seeing that photo really made me consider thinking about this bag more strongly, and I kept going back to it in store. Then I looked at my Instagram and I thought, you know what, that bag would go with so many outfits. And I've just grabbed a selection of my most recent outfits on Instagram, and I have photoshopped this bag in to save me doing mod shots. I know, right? And I'll pop the pictures in over here, but you can see that it works with everything. It's kind of like a neutral in the weirdest way, given that it's I wouldn't really call this mint. I'd probably call it seafoam, or yeah, seafoam I quite like. But it goes with everything that I have. Now I paid $3,490 something, and this is listed in Australia at the retail price of $4,800. Yes, it is older stock. It dropped originally, I think, at the end of July, maybe the beginning of August, and it's now early October. But that's a lot of money for something that is like for like. You know, the only difference is I don't get the store experience. I don't get to support my local boutique, which I do have problems with, and some people will say money's money, and that's fine. But I have a problem not supporting my local boutique because I want our local boutique to be able to get hold of stock to sell to me and other people based here. And we are just, you know, we're kind of treated like second-class citizens in Australia. We don't have the population, but there's a lot of hungry Fendi fans, and, you know, we don't get access to it. And then by the time we do, it's at the end of the season, and that's when you can find things overseas that have gone on sale so that they can clear them out to bring in new pieces. And to me, that's a bit sad, really, and it causes me great ethical dilemma because I want to support my local store. But $1,400 is $1,400, and nobody could blame you for making that choice. So I want to talk about the people who've got this colour of bag, but in different styles, because if you haven't considered perhaps a coloured bag as a neutral before, I think this one might appeal to you, because a number of people I know with different tastes have this colour. Now, the first one that comes to mind is Stella KP. She bought this exact baguette, and she's been styling it up on her Instagram account, which I will, you know, put in a little bar here. But I really love how she paired it with white and yellow. It looked stunning. Now, Train Girl Megan, she has the woven leather, so the Intrecciato peekaboo, and she puts a lot of her outfit of the day on her story, so I don't have any of her outfit of the day pictures, but here's a picture of her holding it on her YouTube video when she unboxed the bag, and I will link that video in the description box below. Then we have Jamie from Luxe Petite, who bought the Nano baguette in this colour. Jamie loves beiges and caramel colours, and she recently bought a Fendi Peekaboo ICU, the same as mine, in the Violetta colour, and I cheekily asked in her Q&A if she was planning on getting any more colours in her collection, and she picked up this colour again because it's muted and it kind of works as a neutral. I'll link Jamie's unboxing video in the description below and her Instagram handle just across here as well. Meredith bought the Fendi first, and she had to find hers over in the UK because that style did not come to Australia. She wore it to my event. I'll put a picture in over here, and it is absolutely stunning. It was well worth hunting that bag down, and I think by the time she got it, it ended up being equivalent to recommended retail price here in Australia, with all the conversions and the customs and the shipping and those sorts of things. But hers is the woven version in the Fendi first, just like Megan's is the peekaboo. Then my fabulous friend Nadia, who surprised me at my recent Fendi event. We went out for dinner the following night with some other friends, and she bought her beautiful mint Fox Fendi first. It is divine. Once again, it did not come to Australia, so she bought that through the UK. And ended up saving a pretty penny on buying it because, you know, the pound ain't doing so well, and also our prices here are just insane. And then finally Lucinda from Yellow Chic Road. I will tag her Instagram below and also put her unboxing video in the description box. Lucinda bought the petite peekaboo in the mint, and she wore it to my event, and God, it looked beautiful with her gorgeous lilac Zimmermann blouse. It was an absolute vibe. Seeing all of that inspiration come together, I was definitely influenced in seeing this colour in a totally different way. And I guess there's two benefits out of this, right? Not buying early on, seeing how it works for other people, helps you kind of make an informed decision. And for me, it was very much subconscious because I wasn't looking at this bag or this colour at all. And then the ability to pick something up for a cheaper price because it's at the end of the season. So, you know, I've had two buying experiences with Cettire. I bought my Fendi blazer and I bought this bag. Both have been positive experiences. Both have been what I would call no frills experiences. Definitely do not compare to a luxury experience in the boutique. And I'm all about that. And so I will always try and do that first. But I thought it was worthwhile sharing with you what you can actually achieve, I suppose, if you wait a bit longer. So yeah, if you've liked this video, please give me a thumbs up and let me know what you think of my new beauty. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. I put out videos on Wednesdays and Sundays and sometimes some extra ones. So I'd love to see you back here. Bye.